Welcome to another edition of Highways and Hometowns. We're really excited to be at CECON 2024. Y'all, we have a special edition for you today. We're going to explore the interaction between students and the engineering community here in Frisco, Texas. If you're not aware of CECON, CECON is the largest gathering of engineers in the state of Texas. Every year, once a year, the Texas section of ASCE puts on CECON. It's a gathering where everybody comes to learn, network, educate each other, and look, just explore best practices, right? That's what we're here to do. Ron, talk to us a little bit about your involvement in CECON.
Yeah, it's been a long time. This is our 11th CECON. We started in 2014 as a way to improve the old way of doing things. The old meetings got a little stale and people weren't coming to it, so we said, you know what? Let's sit down and put something together where we focus more on the networking side and having some fun versus everybody wearing a three-piece suit and sitting in classes all day. And based on the turnout here, we have a record attendance, record number of exhibitors. I think we found something here, so it's a good thing.
You know what, guys? This is organic. We always do this. I didn't even introduce ourselves. My name is Patrick Tarleton, the host of Highways and Hometown. That is my co-host, Ron Reichert with Ameritex, and we're joined by Anya and Kyle. Anya, tell us a little bit about yourself today.
Yeah, so I am a junior civil engineering student at Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. I definitely have a passion for civil engineering and structures. Love to run, surf, swim, all the things outside. So that's a little bit about me outside of school.
Awesome. Kyle?
My name is Kyle Spinks. I'm a senior at Texas Tech University. I'm more inclined to like the H&H side, water resources, trying to follow a path of my dad. And so, the reason why we all come here to CECON is just the technical side. I mean, you get the best people coming out to introduce what they do and the new innovations that are in this field. And it's just great to be here.
Awesome. Talk to us a little bit about why you came to CECON. What drew you here?
Absolutely. We just founded our ASCE student chapter at our school, so we've definitely been trying to get more involved in any event that is happening. So we just went to the symposium in the last spring, and so now coming to any event we can, we are getting funding from schools and from Ameritex, and so we just wanted to showcase our research, our technical work, and network with the professionals that are here. So.
I did not come with my school, but I did come on my own. And I've been hearing about this event for the longest time. It is one of the biggest civil engineering events to attend in Texas. And it's just the atmosphere here, the great speakers that come and present to us is just great to hear. And I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, look, yesterday we heard from TxDOT, FHWA, district engineers, area engineers, professionals, consulting engineering firms, municipalities, and that was just day one. Like, we've got 3 more days of it, so it really is an exciting event. For those of you that haven't come to CECON, it's 3 days. It is action-packed from start to finish. There's activities every night. There's breakout sessions every day. There is something for every engineer here, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we're going to bring 2 more students up. Is that all right? Okay, Kyle, Anya, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all, my name is Patrick Tarleton. I am the host of Highways and Hometowns. I am here with Ron Reichert. He is my co-host today. Y'all, we're excited to introduce Highways and Hometowns. You have seen it. We've been here for 1 day. It's been exciting. We're at CECON, ASCE's Texas section, CECON. For those of you that haven't witnessed CECON, it's 3 full days of engineering expertise to the max, right? This is the one time a year where the engineers around Texas gather, share best practices, share ideas, share expertise. So this panel is about our students. So in this section, we're gonna introduce you to 8, maybe more. We've got students flying in here from all over the state. But Ron, tell us a little bit about why it's important to have student interaction.
Absolutely. ASCE is a volunteer organization, and to introduce young students and even younger professionals to the association as early as possible so that an event like this will continue to grow, and we will continue to have people motivated, eager, excited to join committees and be involved, and just sow those seeds early and show the students the advantages of being involved in ASCE.
Perfect. So the two students we have today are Ariana and Jorge. Y'all tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. So again, my name is Ariana Alexander. I am currently a graduating senior at Texas Southern University. I am also the president of my ASCE chapter. And a little bit about myself outside of, school is that I also paint, play basketball. I like to just do things outdoors as well. So that's a little bit. And then when I leave college, I'm looking to hopefully become a patent attorney. I've been in aviation internships. I've had aviation internships, but I'm also, just open and looking, and being at CECON is definitely a step, and it's very interesting meeting all these different people, different companies, and different students. So happy to be here.
Jorge?
All right. I am also a Texas Southern University graduating senior. I graduate this December, and I am vice president at our Texas Southern chapter. And a little bit about myself outside of school. I like to do a lot of, I like cars and motorcycles, a lot of motorsport stuff. I also like to go, hunting, fishing, outdoor camping, those kind of things. And I've never really had an internship before. But, I had one this past summer, but like before that, that's it. There was none. But it was, I like to say, it was thanks to ASCE, and of course, thanks to God, of course, right? I prayed about it. But I also want to thank ASCE a lot, of course, because without ASCE, I wouldn't have had the connections necessary to get my internship over there. And I actually got it right at the symposium. That was a funny story. But yeah, so far right now, currently, I'm part-time employed with Nino and More. And that's kind of it. I'm hoping to become ASCE, at least the Houston section president someday.
So look, you're graduating seniors. One, congratulations. That's exciting, right? A lot of kids don't make it this far. Okay, so let's be thankful and say congratulations. But the other thing is, tell us one bit of guidance that you would give to a freshman coming in to your college. Jorge, go ahead.
Yeah, he's
Get involved. Get involved in your ASCE chapter. If your school doesn't have one, somehow make it happen, because this world, especially in the engineering world, is just so competitive nowadays, and it's so very, I don't want to say there's a lot of engineers graduating, because that's probably not that true, but it would be better for you if you do get involved in ASCE as soon as you can. Mm-hmm. The connections are there. It's all there. It would be a lot better for you.
And I would say that, and I actually have been to different freshman classes going around talking about ASCE and the benefits of it. And not just ASCE, but joining an organization in general, because when you go to college, college is not okay, when I go to college, I'm going to find a job, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because realistically, we know a lot of people who have graduated but are not chasing the dream or chasing the success that they were even looking at while trying to even go to college. So I tell them that this is just a stepping stone. This is like the bridge of our, student world and the corporate world, and you have to use that bridge to the best of your abilities by joining organizations, getting involved, and connecting yourself with professionals. Because what's the point of going to college if you're not going to college to get a job? So that's what I would say.
Yep. Well stated. And this type of involvement, and Texas Southern is kind of unique. They are the smallest student chapter out there. A lot of people don't even know Texas Southern has a civil engineering program, so there's a plug for TSU, but they are also one of the most active at the ASCE Houston branch, and that's really good to see. And that, just what they both said, use those connections. That's what this is all about, meeting people, getting to know people, so that you can use that into your future endeavors.
Yes, I definitely agree.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna say thank you and congratulations again. And then I'm going to give a shameless plug to Ron Reichert for being the student advisor. I think he is y'all's student advisor. Look, it's neat to see you guys getting involved. It's also neat to see industry members giving back, right? Like it's important that we all share that responsibility of raising our next workforce, right? That's really what we're doing, is you have to bring people along as you fade out, right? Fade in, fade out. So y'all, thank you very much. So again, we are here with the students at CECON, and so we're joined now by Diego and Michelle, both students at University of Houston, right? All right, tell us a little bit about yourself, guys.
So I'm a senior at U of H. I'm going to graduate in May of 2025. I'm a civil engineering student. I'm trying to get into structural engineering, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm also the president for our ASCE student chapter.
Okay, Michelle?
So my name is Michel Ange Kwame. I'm a junior at the Cullen College of Engineering at U of H. And I'm actually like an international student from Ivory Coast, West Africa. And I'm more interested into transportation or structural for engineering. And I'm the vice president of ASC UH student
Awesome.
chapter.
So upperclassmen, leadership. Okay, we're gonna ask you the hard question right out of the gates. Give me one bit of advice that you would give to an underclassman that's wondering how to get involved.
Man, just if you see an event, just come. Just like if you're not busy, if you don't have work to do, just come, because that's how you get involved. It makes the college experience a lot more fun and enjoyable. So yeah.
I think for me, especially for someone who come from another country, you don't have to be afraid to ask. Always ask people to help you. For me, it's really good, because that's normal. You're gonna start college. You got a lot of stuff going on in your personal life or in your professional life, so that's normal that you don't know everything. So just ask people, and you get a response.
Look, I love that advice, right? Talk to us about a challenge or challenges that you've faced in your career as a student, right? That may help you prepare for later in life. You're about to graduate. You're a year from graduating. That ain't that long a time, I want to tell you. As you get gray hair like me, the years get a lot shorter, okay? But give some guidance or challenges that you might have had that you kind of went through, that you've endeavored and persevered and you've moved past.
Man, honestly, like in terms of leadership, it's been a big challenge, trying to get a lot of other students to get involved, especially because we're a commuter school, so it's like we don't always have that turnout as maybe a College City or something like that. So trying to get people to stay a little bit after hours, past 7 p.m. Try to come to our social events or general meetings. It's really tough, especially because last year our turnout wasn't that good, but so this year I'm just trying to make it a step to just have everybody come. And also just trying to guide other students. As an upperclassman, I've already went through a lot of stuff that some of the freshmen and sophomores are going through. So challenge for me is just trying to make sure everyone knows how to study for their classes, knows how to prepare. And so yeah, that's one of the challenges I went through. So that's my goal, is just to make sure everybody can be successful at school. Sure.
Michelle?
I think for me, two key role concepts might be adaptation and organization, because you're gonna have to adapt yourself to people. You're gonna have to adapt yourself to maybe advisors, practitioner advisors, and to school too. For the organization, is great. Sometimes you might freak out a little bit, because you're gonna have exam period. You're gonna have to come to conferences, having events, going to Houston branch meetings, and that might be a lot for some people. But just talk with people, just trying to calm down, take some time with you, take a good brief for yourself, and just trying to say, okay, I'm gonna do it. You gotta believe in yourself. For me, that's really challenging.
That's good. And I think Michelle touched on why you're here. Breaking down the maybe the hesitation or the fear of walking out and introducing yourself to somebody. We need engineers out in the world that are willing to talk to people, or are comfortable talking to people, because we should be the ones pushing our infrastructure, not lawyers in Washington or businessmen. It should be the engineers. And developing those speaking skills and the comfort and ease of speaking, man, you just set yourself now this up here compared to the rest of the engineering world, because that's what we need. And it's great to see you all come into this and take advantage of everything, as you said.
Michelle, Diego, here's what I just heard, okay? And this is going to serve people well the rest of their life. Show up, work hard, adapt, communicate. if you just remember those 4 things in life, you will succeed, my friends. That is hard. Sometimes you're right, it's hard. And in 4 years in college, sometimes the distractions, that's even harder. So y'all, I'm so happy that you guys were able to share that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. We really appreciate the time. So again, we're back and we have our student section this time around. So we are interviewing students from across Texas that have come to see CECON. I'm now joined by Maria and Mohammed. Now they are from Engineers Without Borders. Did I say that correct? All right, I love that. And from UT Arlington, right here in the DFW Metroplex. I love that. Okay. Introduce yourselves, and then I want to hear about Engineers Without Borders. Is that all right? Yeah. Perfect. Let's hear it.
My name is Maria. I'm the president of the Engineers Without Borders, the student chapter. I'm a senior right now doing civil engineering.
All right.
All right, and I'm Mohammed Abdullah. I am a senior civil engineering major at UT Arlington. I am a project team member for EWB.
Awesome. Okay, tell us a little bit about the program.
So, Engineers Without Borders is a nonprofit organization in which we help international communities meet their basic needs. Right now, we are doing a project in Bolivia, which we went last summer, and then we keep working on it. We're helping this community, about 600 people, a little more, to help them get clean water. So, yeah, that's why we're here.
Organization, EWB in general, it's to, I don't know if you heard of Doctors Without Borders?
Yes.
So it's pretty much the same gist, but we're going out there and providing engineering care is what I'd like to see it as. And so we're out there doing a water resources project, as Maria stated. So,
look, I love this. How often are you going to one of these countries? Bolivia.
So we went last summer, and we fundraise everything. So as long as we have the funding for it, we're able to go. Last year we were able to take 6 students. So then we're trying to fundraise enough money again to go again this summer and implement our design or our solution for the community. So yeah.
So the project timeline, it tends to be 1 to 2 years per implementation trip. But we want to make sure the maintenance and evaluation, that lasts greater than 7 years. Because you don't want to go out there and, do a project and then it messes up within 1 to 2 years and then leave it for the community to foot the bill. We want to make sure it lasts and the community is able to use it for generations to come. So.
I think we need to hire him talking about sustainable infrastructure, right?
Look, this is going to be my shameless plug for you guys, okay? I'm really good at this. Folks, if you have corporate philanthropic dollars, this is a program that you can do 2 things. You can enrich a community somewhere in the world that needs it, and you can enrich the lives of a student. So I'm so happy to have you on. I have one question left. Okay, you're seniors. You've made it. Almost. All right? Almost. We've made it almost. Give your underclassmen some guidance right now that will help them succeed, right? When they get to where you're at, give them one little bit of guidance that they might be looking for.
I would say for sure build connections with your professors and faculty. That is one thing you want to make sure you maintain a connection, whether that's for networking or just in-class help in general. Because me personally, I do want to emphasize taking advantage of office hours. That is one of the things that's helped me quite a bit. So that's one thing I would say.
You read my mind. Yeah, definitely be open to networking. Don't be so scared to join organizations. That's where you're going to meet a lot of connections who are going to help you grow. Because school is important, but also getting those connections is even better, I would say. So, yeah.
They get it. They get it.
We've had the brightest set of students that I've
Absolutely.
seen. I mean, this has been fantastic. Y'all, thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate it. We're going to flash the website or how to get in contact with you guys for Engineers Without Borders. Tell us where to go.
We have business cards for that matter.
Okay, but you got to tell these folks at home where to go because they're not going to be able to see the business cards.
So we have a website, literally EWBUTA. That's EWBUTA.com.
.com. Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Y'all, thank you so much for being on. We really
Thank you so
appreciate
much,
it.
Patrick.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you again, Ron.
Enjoyed it. See, it wasn't so bad, was it?
So we're back with our final set of students. Alex, Jose, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, we are students at the UT Tyler Houston Engineering Center. We're doing civil engineering, and we are super excited to be here. We want to go into like a structural type route and stuff. So yeah, I'm just excited to learn and meet all types of people here.
We're really interested in making connections and learning a bit more about what is out there for us and what we can actually do when we graduate.
What's been your favorite part of CECON?
My favorite part, yesterday actually we went to this breakout session and where the speaker spoke about over Highway 75 right here in Frisco or Plano. They built this, like, it's this first of its kind tide arch S-curved bridge. It was insane. I mean, the engineering that went into such a like what you would say like is a mundane project. Like, it's just a pedestrian bridge connecting one side of the freeway to the other side of the freeway. Connecting these two trails can be so transformative and can be so like technically like impressive, like just amazing, like something that really like inspires me to be like, oh, I want to do that. I want to build awesome things and make sure people use them and stuff. So, yeah.
And also like the same, I really enjoyed that one because we are doing Steel Bridge this year again. And we're trying to learn as much as possible so that we have a better chance at competing this year.
You mentioned Steel Bridge. You all have something you want to tell the world about your Steel Bridge team?
Yeah, so last year was our first year after a 2 or 3 year hiatus from participating in the AISC Steel Bridge competition. We went to regionals, placed 4th place, advanced to nationals, and we scored in a couple categories such as cost estimating and aesthetics. And we're super proud of the work that we did. I mean, this was with absolutely no guidance, very little input from our professors, from alumni. Like, it was really just our thing, and we were super proud of the work that we did. And this year is going to be even better. We've already started designing. Like, we're ready to win.
We have a bigger group this year.
Yeah, we have a bigger group this year.
We hope to continue to grow as we go through. So,
yeah, we watched them. We went and attended the student symposium and watched the bridge building, which if you haven't ever done that, go see it. It's fun. And these guys, man, they were great.
Ron, tell us a little bit about where it is and when it is so that we
folks at home know. It's going to be next April at Tarleton State in Stephenville. So the date hasn't been exactly set, but keep your eye on the Texas Section website for the actual official dates.
Well, if you've never been to Stephenville, I mean, that place is off the charts wonderful. I'm just kidding. It's the home of Tarleton State, and my last name happens to be Tarleton. So I tell everybody, go to Stephenville. There's not much there except coffee shops and rodeo arenas, but it's fantastic. Y'all, look, you're seniors, correct?
Yes, sir.
I've asked this of every group, and I want to ask you guys too. Give somebody some short guidance that'll take them from being a freshman to a senior.
So it's really just get involved. Like, get involved with everything and get involved with the students around you because, they're the ones that are going to keep you motivated throughout the years, and, they'll help you, like, grow as well because, sometimes a group learns better than just yourself.
For sure. Good. Yeah, that's a great point. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I don't think I would be like as successful I am today without my classmates, without my peers, without making sure that we're all good, that we're all, getting the networking that we do right now, and like piggyback off of him, make connections with your friends for sure. They're going to be the future engineers that you're going to be working with, and if you don't have like stable connections with them, strong connections with them, then really you're not going to make it too far. And then aside from that, start with getting your connections in the professional field already. Like meet as many professional engineers as possible, attend stuff like this, CECON, go to your ACE branch meetings, and absolutely anything you could do to talk to engineers, get a feel for what they're doing, what you want to do, and just get out there and talk and communicate.
Over the past 3 years, these two haven't missed very many ASCE Houston branch meetings. They have become familiar faces there, and they're taking full advantage of those opportunities, and it's great to see.
And all students should, because great enrichment. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we pass around here and then we see people. We're like, "Hey, we saw you. We know you."
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, and then you build these connections that are long lasting. I mean, we're going to be seeing these people in the industry for years to come. So,
well, look, for professionals in the industry, we still love to remember being in your shoes. And as time goes by, there is a sense for us of accomplishment when we can enrich you guys, make you better, help you become great. You guys are the next leaders, right? Like that we sometimes forget that we are building our next generation of engineers, leaders, businessmen, etc., right? And so, look, empowering you guys is something that we hope to do. Congratulations. We don't want to leave without saying congratulations. Ron, to close it out, tell us a little bit about how to get involved with student chapters.
So, it really comes down to the leadership at the student chapter and getting their information out there. Prairie View had a involvement day where all the associations have tables set up. Most schools have something similar to that. And don't hesitate to reach out to people at the meetings. Ameritex, we're now over 1,400 students we've sponsored to attend branch meetings, CECON, symposium. There are other companies out there that are happy to do that just as Patrick said, it's in our best interest to make you all as prepared as possible. So, because you are the future of our infrastructure, and we need to leave a legacy not of patting ourselves on the back, but that, hey, we helped bring this crew in. Now let's pass that on to the next group. And so don't hesitate to reach out to corporate, to engineers you meet for sponsorships, for advice, whatever it might be.
yeah, and we just want to say we're absolutely grateful for you, Ron. Like, we wouldn't do almost half of the things that we've done last year without him and Ameritex's generosity and help and stuff. So we appreciate it every single day. So.
And you all, we don't want thanks, just you all coming and being involved and us watching that and seeing you all go to nationals with Steel Bridge and on being a part of that's thanks enough. So we appreciate it. And as Patrick said, we enjoy it. We're kind of living a little bit vicariously of our younger days through you all. So we may not be out at all the parties like you are, but you can tell us the stories, right?
Well, y'all, with that, thank you very much again. That concludes this episode of Highways and Hometowns. My name is Patrick Tarleton. That is Ron Reichert. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll be back soon.